trying. We collapse together. I'll fall down while dreaming. This is the end of paradise. So did you hear that? Together, while we're trying to find ourselves with all the motion, breathe in the fire, united. Can you hear the hymn of war crumbling free fire? Free fire. This is how we started, how we ended. There's no time for trying. We collapse together. All falling down while dreaming. This is the end of paradise. Oh, did you hear that? Together, while we're trying to find ourselves with all the motion, breathe in the fire, united. Can you hear the hymn of war crumbling down?
All right, everyone. Good evening, welcome back. We are back as each again on the day three of the group stage. We have Group C playing, and Group C consists of United Esports, Medellin Esports, Titans. We have the Now Esports NOW. We have Team 7, however, and then we also have WKFM. We have on hooligans as well, and then we have the Just Try squad. We also have the Aloe Pieces in the house today. So my predictions actually on the Just Try and the Medley top two. But who do you guys think is going to come out top two? Drop your predictions in the comment section, and let's go over to the battle for today. We have a hot fight. I think this is the Medley versus the Titans. The now esports squad, sorry. Melo, however, she needs to be very careful there. He's been spotted already. Is this a wise move? Pushing into a full squad. CLQ, however, oh my god, and there's a lock. He makes it level. Never mind, they're going to get down. One man standing, Malix, and Malix is far from them, so he can still make the revive of his teammates. However, the Midland coming in on top in that battlefield there with double kills to their name. Team 7, however, a very old team. We are noticing come back into the esports scene. We haven't really seen much from them this year. So this is the first, I think this is the first tournament we are seeing Team 7 come back. Let's see how well they can go about it. Just try, however, making a push towards the outlaw pieces squad. They need to be ready for what is coming. When the however sports one, no fire taken yet, still observing. Now he opens fire, the battle has begun. Outlaw pieces, let's just try squad. Joshua however has Primera out that place, so they can still get the squad back. I mean, however, trying to do some damages with her snipers, really taking down freaks. Looks like the Pixies are leaving that battle. They don't want that hit early. That early engagement coming from Joe Strife, so they are calling it off. And then you also see the Titan esports coming in from another end. WKFM going up against the Omoni Gods, and the battle is looking heated as one man from both teams are out. Many, however, pushing one player from the WKFM squad. Just try taking down Tintin. I think we see Shiki going down, but then he has been revived. The back. Titan esports Malice takes him down, sneaky hit. Giving all of Pixels the time to come back, revive, and get their squad back in the game. Just like, however, losing winning again for the second time. Medellin Esports coming in to third party this fight. Is it a good one for Just Strike? Do they need to call it a back out, or do they need to just continue fighting? Justy, however, is still very much in the fight. Man, why does it seem to disconnect him? Titan Esports were eliminated by the Medellin Just Try squad while we were having a national break. That so sad for them. And then we also saw the Holy Gods being pushed and pressured by the WKFM squad. It wasn't so lucky for them as they lost that battle. And now they are being pushed heavily by three players from the WKFM squad. That they must get that shut down, that wipeout of the Holy Gods squad. Just right, however, still being by the Medellin squad. Oh, we see Senzo being gone down with the headshot from behind. Medellin also losing one player, but they didn't make a quick revive of that person. And then we see another squad also in that scene. That's the Titan Esports squad. As you see them picking up the Medellin squad one by one. Just try down to just two players, of which they will be able to get a revive. Medellin, however, gets a full revive of their teammates. Now they are going up against the Titan Esports squad. Medley currently the two leaders of this lobby. 7 eliminations to their name. WKFM being pushed upon by the team 7 as you see we're losing one player. However, they make the revive back. And there goes the headshot. C finish is down. One man left. That is the virus, Abby. Yeah, the last man left for the Titan Esports squad. Hasn't been spotted, but needs to be very careful not to get spotted. I think Drax may likely spot him if he's not careful. However, Medley picking up eight eliminations from the first game in just a matter of two zone strengths. Just try getting their full squad back, regrouping back. Sneaky taking one down from the Medley. On four, though he misses the shot, they get him down, but he will still be revived by Senzo. However, the out weakness but at back, they taking out Virus Titan with that eliminations. Titans has been sent back to the lobby. Team 7, however, playing a very safe game here, not trying to engage anybody, just playing at a very low pace. The KFM having 6 eliminations, taking things slowly. So far, so good. 3 teams have been sent back to the lobby. We still have 6 teams still playing it up. Oh, make that 4 after United Esports has been eliminated and sent back to the lobby. Like that the esports team are keep farming. They are hunting the lobby and they are not joking with any team right now as they are pushing up another squad right now. If I'm not mistaken, that should be the Just Try squad. Yes, it is the Just Try squad. Medellin and Just Try going back to back. Pixis, however, has the chance to not pass the back behind, and that's what they are actually. As you see, Premier trying to make some shots. No, that no dots there because he's doing heavy damage on that player, and they are losing one, two players. Sorry, not one. Not even second by Wolfman very low, and he still has the Just Try squad pushing him heavily. He may not be able to get the revive of himself. Stays up aggressively low and winning goes in. Yeah, Lucky's in the last man standing for his team. Hopefully he gets the revive of his teammate back. Team 7, however, still playing it safe. As this is the qualifier, most teams in play, they just want to get at least those placement points in the game. Premier eliminated by the zone. Tenten, however, may get the revival of Premier as she is close to the shop. But then just beside them, you have the Just Try squad, so they need to be 100% careful and aware of their surroundings. If not, it's going to be a very tough one for them. WKFM, however, pushing up 10-10, like I said, needed to be very careful. She has a little bit about just try players. But we get FM also doing side damage to the Aloe pieces, taking out Amy and Primera, the last two players, giving yourself two extra eliminations to add to what they have on, making that an 8 elimination stand. Medley Esports 2 holding the few leader spots with 10 eliminations to themselves. 14 players alive. Let's see how Medlin can cope on this one because they have the kills, but then they having difficulty when it comes to players not dying engagement right now and not also having enough kills to take on fights. Team 7, however, not looking like they are bothered about anybody, but then WKFM may change that because they are just moving closely and upwards towards the Team 7 squad. However, Power spots an enemy just above him, so he decides to observe and see if there's a mistake from that enemy so he can capitalize on it. The rest of the WKFM team, however, are pushing rather quickly and down. Team 7 may not be having it. Vincent will complete it. And him is late. Pushing in aggressively. Sticker just knocked down the devil backing out from this fight. May not be a lucky one for them as they are being pushed up and they are crowded by 4 players from the WKFM squad. WKFM currently farming out the Team 7 squad as Agent is down. Buga and just the last 2 players for their squad. Like I said, they are farming just as well has been knocked down. Buga the last man standing for the Team 7 squad. They may have gotten the placement point, but when it comes to the skills in this map, they don't have it and they need to wake up. Medlin, however, coming into the party on this fight, taking down one man from the KFM squad, but then he just got back up like it was nothing. However, Dead takes down Windy from the Just Try squad. Just Try also spinning from behind on that fight. Down for the 6-7 squad. Just Try player. Taking that stuff from everybody. Movement coming in play, but he's going to knock the ass. Let the sports killed him and stole his thing. The 7 sent back to the lobby. Just right down to the last 2 players. Juicy and Sneaky. Sneaky, however, sneaking up on the middle gets one knock. Let's see if he's able to get that. Juicy supporting him and he was unlucky as he also sent back to the lobby. WKFM looks like it's a booyah for them as they are clearing up every squad right now. Going up against the Q leader, Wolfman last man standing for her squad. 5 players alive to go. 3, 4, oh, make that 6 as WKFM revive Mega. 4v1v1. Just try 1 player, Medley 1 player, and then WKFM pulling up their full squad. Literally everybody left in the last zone has a double-digit elimination, so it looks like that's a very good game. WKFM, however, pushing towards just and there goes Juicy just try out. Medley coming in 1v3 right now. Would they be able to get that booyah? Wolfman, the last man standing for his turn. WKFM currently overtaking everyone to become the new kill leaders of the lobby. Not sure they know where he is. Oh, I think they do now. Oh, there goes the headshot. And then WKFM, we are the man. He gets the WKFM, Just Try, and Gmply scores for a wonderful gameplay. Let's hope to see better from other teams when we enter the other maps. Right, guys, we are on to the second game of tonight, and we Outlaw Pictures looks like they are looking for trouble as they are just beside the Just Right squad. However, that spice will be giving the team seven chance to land and regroup and come together to to get themselves in order because they want to be after land. Oh, that's a good wipe. A lot of things is being wiped out of the lobby. So sad for them. Maybe considering the United Esports squad is going to be a very unfair battle as you see United Esports only has two players. And the Medellin, however, has their full squad in the game. United Esports being pushed upon by the Medellin squad. Killer down, you clown the last man standing. And there goes the 2 point that they scored as United Esports really second team should be eliminated from the lobby. Just try, however, looks like they are pushing in upon the Team 7 squad. Team 7 looking forwardly as if they have just try coming for them. Why does my this thing keep disconnecting from the Starlink? Team 7 able to take out some players from the just try squad as it is not looking like a good one for them. Senzo, however, trying to make the flanks. Are we going to be seeing a windy shutdown right now? Because like that would be getting juicy and sneaky. However, at back, and it looks like they will be going into that fight today. As there's business actually taken down by Windy. Josh pushing wrongly, being spotted and taken down. Oh, however, being snuck up from behind and him down. So, Agent trying to do damages, but then he needs to leave that place if he wants to make his team survive. Or if he wants his team to survive, because he said who was just revived, came back to the line and scored. To the battle zone, sorry, and he got spotted and sent out of the lobby immediately. However, the WKFM squad looks like they're having a very good second, and they're able you see them, they've got 6 players already, and they down to just two. Being able to pull up the revival of their 2 players, but then that may not be a very good one. But Medellin also interfering in that fight from behind, taking out 1 player from the only goal. However, the Wolfman is down, spotted while he was trying to snipe, and he got sent back, packing. Only goes, however, still taking those as you see them doing justice, taking another player from the Medellin squad. Oh my god, this is one of the worst moments. When you get that up, then you can't finish it and you from here. I think that's another squad coming in. Yes, that's another squad. That's an esports. Sorry, the now esports, sorry, coming into those or first passing that fight, clearing out everybody left. However, they lost bang. Looks like baby would be sent back to the lobby too. Medellin, however, having lost almost all their players. Wolfman, the last man standing. It may not be a very good game for Medley. And Team 7 has been sent back to the lobby while they were trying to rotate out of the Just Try fights. Unlucky for them. WKFM, however, came out of that fight but didn't have any eliminations. But I think it's best to have that survival point when you have situations like that. Just Try, however, pulling up with 9 eliminations in this lobby. So far, so good. 3 teams has been sent back to the lobby. We're down to 6 thing as the meddling squad will be kissing the lobby a good night. Hero coming in to save his team and play the role of a hero. Holy Gods, however, were able to get their squad back and regroup. It looks like the Just Try squad are in the exact place where the NOW squad is. Doing the justice to this player. He is farming the loot. He may get flushed up here, but look, he still flushes. Now Hero comes in again to play with our Hero, sending the back to the lobby. Just behind our wants to stay down. But then he may not be lucky here. It's by 2 players. Have 7 and he is down by Melo. Not much space for the Just Right squad. However, the Olympic squad finding the team of Titans and they been able to take down our 2 kill virus. C finish needs to be careful because the Just Right is just in front. Oh, there goes his helmet. Luckily for him, he gets his squad back with him. So Just Try giving them a 1 kill point. The WKFM have regrouped back and it looks like they are making their way to the Intellect Center. Are they going for a 2-for-2 here? Now esports didn't have much of a great first game, but looks like they are coming back in the second game with 8 eliminations to themselves. But then they don't have the zone in their advantage. As you see, Melo and Hero start or lacking back behind the zone. WKFM, however, pushing the last 2 players. Hey, he takes down Sneaky, but then he gets sneaked up. And there goes the second player, Venom Amanda. Luckily, wake up against Just Try squad. Tifa trying to analyze the battle, decides to not make any shot, but it looks like he has been stuck. The proof of the man that just standing, that's a squad wiper, making him have a chance of getting more placement points as he eliminates one team. But right now, he's in this race, 2 shots, and he's very careful right now. Just Try at one end. And I think that should be the now esports squad at the other end. Yes, that's the now esports squad at the other end. Now esports losing 2 players to the BKFF. Not disadvantage of playing separated from your teammates. Tifa, however, not having the best of him as Sneaky spots him while trying to Mini high five. Try to block the player, but he wasn't fast enough. Just try to stop it. Going for that foul. I didn't get a boomerang this lobby. Currently on 17 elimination. Sending the last player from just only for spot, sorry, back to the lobby. 3 teams alive. The 3v3v3. The WFL is winner of the last game. It's 2 eliminations. And then we have on the other hand, now esports with 8 elimination, and then there's Just Try for the cookers of this lobby with 17 eliminations for themselves. Sticky cooking up a lot, and they've got the solid part of the WFM squad as Mega is the last man standing forward. Mega needs to be careful here because if he gets spotted or if he gets touched by the zone, it may be a good night for the WKFM squad. Just trying to make sure they get all the time they can in this map, shutting down every squad point by point. The hero, however, sneaking down. Melo trying to pick up a grenade because he gets a flush in that grenade. He gets a knock on the confirmation story. Juicy, however, has been knocked by hero. Now esports trying to turn things around. Yeah. Juicy goes down. But Indy says no. He gets a knock. That's everybody for his team. He gets a knock, making it a 1v1 v1. And elimination. Currently, the MVP of today's game because I'm not sure if anybody that's going to beat his elimination score. Mega, however, just has to be careful to don't pass the fight where I need going to get his team 2 for 2 booyah if he plays his cards right. One v1 just try versus now versus WKFM. Indy pushes the WKFM player. He gets a knock. And now we have a 1v1 just to focus on the now esports player. 12 eliminations. We're going to make this a 13th elimination and just find out where. And yes, it looks like he has it. And that does it for in the final battle. Give it those guys. Just try to suddenly on show. Joshua coming in first. Oh my god. 23 eliminations to just try as they back the lobby. In second place, we have now esports with 10 eliminations, WKFM with 2 eliminations, and Bodyguard, however, with first place, 6 eliminations. We are on to the third game of tonight as we see well pieces. Looks like they have a hot drop again in this map. Okay, no, the WKFF player decides to head to the crossroads direction. Since seven, however, in that direction, so they need to be careful. It looks like we'll be having our first fight between WKFM and the Team 7 squad. Team 7 hasn't really got much of a good game tonight, so they need all 4 points from those fights. They need all the points they can grab. Why are they backing away? Looks like they don't want early engagement, but then in that process they lose Josh, they lose Agents, Vovos, and Richie, the last two players. Richie, Agent, sorry, however, is down, as well as Richie. So Bobo is the last man standing for the Team 7 squad, and he needs to be very careful so he doesn't get into an engagement with the other pieces. Juicy, however, doing something dirty as we see them capitalizing on the Titan Esports squad. One man left, and that is a good streak. He needs to leave this era right now if he still wants to survive in this game. And no, no chance of living. Here's this one with Cows going off smooth, and Sneaky comes up with that headshot and sends it back to the Medellin, however, spots him an enemy. Obviously not WKF. What? And they look like they are losing that battle as they've got so many. Madara is very low. Venom, however, has a skill of Madara is now Venom slapping and Oxygen comes in and shuts the unholy gun squad down. Shivo was, however, still trying to survive for his team to give them that point they need to come and conquer the group stage. Just try, however, look at they are going in engagement and she sneaky is down. Windy takes two down. One is coming in for that. Another team wiper. Windy taking three people down. Oh my god, that's crazy. Titan Esport got shut down by Windy. United Esports, sorry, we haven't seen much of them since the game started off night. But I think they are trying to get that comeback in this lobby. Last game was a very rough game for them. They put up with only two players, tried to survive, but then they got hit by the Medellin squad, and that was an unlucky catch for them because they were sent back to the lobby. But then, however, in this game, they're playing a much of a smooth game, not so aggressive. They're playing passively, following the zone. Let's see if they will be able to do a comeback when it comes to placement points and then pick up some kills to add so they could still be fighting for the qualification of the group stage. Medellin, however, WKFM, sorry, however, I spoke so soon as they have spotted United Creed. Sheila already down. Clown makes it out, says no to that fight. Loyal has to stick to the zone. However, he has been spotted, so it may not be a good one. Mega shuts down Sheila. Clown only has to play it safe to get the revive back, but then he needs to be very careful because around the Brazil, I think we have the team seven there. As you see them engaging, I think that should be the medley they are going up against, as they have lost Josh once again for the first time. Team seven not having the best of lines. We actually hope when they were doing the welcome back ceremony for the team seven in this sport world, we thought we were going to see something like massive from them. But it's like they're being pressured and they're being cooked each time they go into a battle. As you see Josh and Gogo sent packing back to the lobby. If they however trying to fight a short fight, which will not be a good sign, or like I think that's good KFM if I'm not mistaken. Loyal eliminated, Clown last man standing for the team has to stay a very lovely game because in the Brasilia, there's lots of things. As we hear cars going up and down, that may look like the Just Right squad, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, it is. And now they are heavily pushing down, trying to farm up. Grenades being cooked up. Clown beat. Grenades lots of things. Another one coming. There you go. Oh, so. Look on neutralizing another grenade and sends him out. Back to the landed esports not sure of them qualifying tonight. However, the Medley squad coming in on the Just Try squad, sending Winder back, sneaky being pushed up from behind. Go on, Meltas coming in play, trigger points, but then Chrono also comes in play. They still this fight before, and I think it's happening again. And knocks immediately. And then the same thing for this, but then we're coming in from behind. Knocking them down. Don't try being cool. I'm gonna see a windy clap again. Nah, hit this step right now. But the Gmply comes. Oh my god, movement is coming in field. He keep pushing out of the fight, trying to handle the mandate one on one. As he's going, the WKFM squad coming into third party that fight. Winnie chooses to ignore and lets the WKFM handle the landing. Medellin, however, has lost two, not two, but three players, sorry. Wolfman doing justice. That's one up. That's a confirmation. Why is he Windy pushing back? This guy quickly came back to answer so much. He wants those eliminations. WKFM, they not be lucky as the one man I'm taking him down. What's for the second one, but he was unlucky as he got shot down there. Senzo and Juicy, however, making a push. Wolfman has a 1v2 with his double sniper, but his teammates make it just in time to save him. Or are they going to clutch Wolfman? Just to however get a full squad back in the game. and they are currently sitting on 10 elimination. Just try, however, backing up 9. If they take Wolfman out, that might be their 10th elimination. But then Wolfman was blocking, all his teammates are in the game. They have landed. WKFM, however, coming in to also third passing the fight for the second time. As you see, Neutral being knocked down. Team 7 Bobos, however, does the magic and gets his full squad back in the lobby at the dying minute. WKFM also being able to revive Power. Power may not be making a wide move as we see the Team 7 squad just where Power is landed. If he's spotted, it's going to be a good night for him. But then let's go back to the match. Wolfman taking the to Power. However, it's down. Mega last man standing for his team. Not in that whole time. Squad. Looks like the meddling shut down the Josh Try squad. Windy, the last man standing. Can he pull up a clutch like he did in the last game and give Josh Try that second booyah? However, he's been pushed up. Found the player on his own. Knock is in knockdown. Pushes for the second, but no knocks yet. Medley now has the zone and Windy to battle things up with. How about Neutral going from the back of Windy? Windy's busting, he gets a red, but no knocks yet. Windy has a half. Don't hit it, I mean, I think that he can move half of his HP. And there's a team wipe out with the headshot coming in from Neutral and Windy sent back to the lobby. WKFM, how about trying to play a safe word? Team 7 also trying to play a safe word. Wolfman eliminated. Team 7 engaging the fight. Hello, Pieces. They've been started throughout the whole map and now they are back against the Team 7. But it looks like 1010 is having a bad day with time network. Freaks trying to push for the revival. What is on Doctor right now? Looks like Team 7 is having the best battle right now. Push for the revival on Nazi player and now she gets knocked by. One squad. Not looking for as they have lost. Then down on it. Depend on however making it out. That's a second knock. Push for the revive. At this point, you should be going for more of the finishers. And he gets a third knock. I was in a complete shot now. Triple kill going to one man. Drax now has to make it out. He pushes for the revive of his teammates. Doesn't want to get any other fights right now.
That's what happened when you have a Zane in your team. He just oh, there goes the headshot. Drax takes one down. My hit was that's the second one, not but unlucky for him. He gets shut down. Lucky when it comes to having good network. But then the Holy Gods looks like we are in a good place. So far, based off other days, we've been seeing teams bagging 2 boyas, 3 boyas, 4 boyas. But tonight, we've seen 3 different games go to 3 different teams, which only shows how much of a group this group stage for Group C is. In the first day, we saw the Valo Esports come 4-4-4. Second game, we saw Vets go 2-4-2, and in the third day, we are now seeing WPFM drag it with Just Try and with Medellin squad. Mm, it's not looking so good for the Seven squad as they are pushed heavily by the Titan Esports squad. Rumble from Ban as he's getting knocked down while he was in the car. Team Seven really haven't we haven't seen much from Team Seven tonight, and they need to get that 4 points from today's game. The WKFM going head to head against the Medellin Esports squad. As you can see, Wolfman knocked down. Lucky looks like he's backing out of the fight. And Farah getting shot down from behind. Death Hiver getting a lot but Medley down by 2 players, Jax and Lucky Zane, sorry, the last 2 players. However, they were able to get the revive of their squad. But now Lucky Zane is the last man standing in that area where they fought. However, he makes a push out as he tries to avoid it. Team 7 on the other hand are not looking so good. They've lost not one, not two, but 3 players to the Titan squad. On Holy Gods once again going up against the meddling squad, and they've lost 2 players. Sorry, FIFA is still having the worst days when it comes to his network issues. Madara, however, the man who we saw one before them now trying to play the revive game. WKFM, however, pushing into the meddling squad. They want the hits, they want the kill, they want to take that first place in this lobby. Medellin, however, I think they're having the winner's course where you win the first game and then you go to the next game and you're stopped. You can't even get kill points. You just get chopped and chopped and chopped each time you go to the fight. I think that was going to be happening to Medellin, but just try also pulling up into that fight. Unluckily for them, Windy has been shut down. Sneaky pushes in for that revive. Masterclass. That's second one down. Second one. There's the second one down. I'm not sure this is a very good move from Sneaker. This is supported by Woody. My Snicker, sorry, his HP is at the last bar. 62 HP left. Juicy does justice to him. Sends him back to the lobby. Then got the last man standing for his team. May not make it out alive. Since Devil, however, still being bullied about in the lobby. As them bullied against them. Sorry, Tyson Esports scored, sorry. Richie, the last man standing, hasn't been able to lead that area of fight. He needs to be careful. All of pieces, however, are still playing it safe, not trying to engage anyone. They working for that placement point rather than going for the kill point. Medellin, however, that's their full squad back. Looks like a good one for them as they will be regrouping together again. United Esports, on the other hand, are still alive. Looks like the last game is working in their favor. WKFM going upstairs. Hester again. On Holy Gods, Madra is down. Looks like Tifa is back in game. C Esports, not now Esports.